Okay, hey guys, welcome back to this video, and if you didn't just watch the other video that I just uploaded, go ahead and check it out. I got a $2 bill, 100% real, but we're not going to focus on this $2 bill. So, in this video, if you haven't watched the other video, go watch that video first, because you're probably going to understand what's happening in this video. So, my other video, I told you I'd do another video where I'm going to tell you the recipe of my lemonade. So, the first thing I did is that we got fresh lemons from the store, and then we went home. So then before we went home, we got sugar. So you need about, well, a bit like, it depends on how big your pitcher is. So ours is like a medium sized, about like this big or so, and about like this tall. So about medium sized, like almost large. So for that, I'd say you need at least about 10. So if you have a large pitcher, you should have about 10 lemons. A medium pitcher, about 5. And a small one, maybe about, like, well, for medium, I think you should have like maybe 7 or like 8. And then for a small, you should have about this big and like this wide. You should have at least about like 6 or less. So for that, I'm gonna start with the small one. So you need about 1 or 2 grams of sugar, and then you need to fill your pot up with 1 cup of water. Then you need to boil it, and then you keep pouring it into a measuring cup to see, and it has to be about a half a cup. So it has to be a half a cup, and when it is, so you do that. And then, okay, so before you actually do that, you have to wash the lemons, then you have to roll them with with pressure. Then you have to cut them, and you also have to get a juicer, and you should, okay, so you need like a juicer, a strainer, and a pitcher, and a knife, and a cutting board. So you need that, and then you roll them, then you cut them, then you juice them, and then once you're done juicing, this is for the small pitcher, you would get your strainer, put it over your pitcher, and then you would dump all of your lemonade, so only the lemon juice would go through and not all the seeds and the bits, so you don't have to like pick those out when you're actually cutting the lemon. So it works very well. So yeah, and then you would boil it, but I already told you that. So then you put that in the lemonade, then you would stir it up, then you would dilute it with half of it with ice and half of it with water, and then you would mix it up, and when people come, you need of course, a lemonade stand, a sign, and something to encourage people to come. For example, a secret recipe. And of course, I did not tell you the secret recipe, because it will taste actually a lot better, because we have a secret recipe, but I cannot tell you it because it is secret. So maybe you guys can find your own secret recipe and actually put it in the lemonade, or maybe you can find out mine. I don't know. So we do that. And you could put like secret recipe or something to interest them into your lemonade, but don't say it's like it was made like in 1 second or so. It should be something that's actually true. Like ours is actually a secret lemonade stand. So that's for the small, and then you need your pitcher, you need a table, and then you need a sign, and then you need cups, and then you may need napkins. And then so when I was doing my lemonade stand, I actually had lemonade, and we was also selling some popcorn and chips, and we were doing that, and we also had this little like yard sale, so we were selling toys and other stuff like that, like books and stuff, and we were selling lots of stuff. And with all the money of that, I earned $39. So I got $39. So yeah, okay, now let's actually get back to the recipe, for the known recipe. So for about a medium pitcher, you need about like 8 or 7 lemons. So you have to wash them, then you have to roll them, then you have to cut them, then you have to juice them, then you have to get your medium-sized pitcher if you have a medium, or if you have a small, just skip back the video and you'll see it. And the large I've not said yet, so go, you can skip ahead, but you should watch all of them, just in case. So you can do that, and then you cut them, then you juice them, then you get your pitcher, then you put a strainer on top of it, then you pour your juice in, so then the seeds and all the icky stuff does not get into your lemonade, so when people drink it, they like see stuff in it and maybe think it's gross. So yeah, that's an experience that I had. So yeah, so you probably should do that, or else you'll get less business. So yeah, and then okay, then you need to get for a medium size, you should get about like 2 or 2.5 cups of water. Then you need about maybe 2 teaspoons or spoonfuls of sugar, and then you would put it in, and you would do that, and then you would boil it, and then you keep pouring it in until it was about like 1.5 cup or so. So you keep doing that, and then or about 2.5 cups, or about 1.5. And then you would do that, and then you would pour it into lemonade. Then you mix the lemonade. Then you put half of it ice and half of it water, and that will dilute it. And then you mix it. And then, of course, I have my secret recipe, and you guys may have your own secret recipe. So yeah, you could add your own secret recipe. So I do that, and then at the beginning of the video, I told you the instructions. So yeah, I'm just gonna move on to a large video for the sake of time. So then, for a large, like for about like maybe this big and about this tall or so, for like a large pitcher, you should, so you need about 10 lemons is about, it worked for us, so it should work for you. So for a large pitcher. So you wash them, then you roll them, then you cut them, then you juice them, and then you get your strainer, you get your pitcher, you put your strainer over the pitcher, then you pour the lemon juice in there, and the strainer will stop all the icky stuff in the seeds from getting in there once again. So you do that, and then for a large pitcher, you should do about 4 teaspoons or spoons of sugar, and then you should do that. And then you would actually, you keep boiling it until there's about 2 cups of water in there. And then you pour that into your lemonade, you'd mix it, then you make half of it, and then you dilute it with half of it being ice and half of it being water. And then you'd mix it, and then boom, you're done with your lemonade. But still, I add our secret recipe, which I cannot tell you. But once again, you guys can add your own secret recipe. So yeah, that's how I made my lemonade, and maybe you could actually make it yourself. So if you guys want to make this own lemonade, you could maybe if you didn't get it, you could reverse the video or just ask me in the comments, and I will reply on how to make it again. So yeah, remember to like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment if you would like. And thank you for coming. And like I said, go ahead and check out that other video where I got this $2 bill from a lemonade stand. Go ahead and watch that other video to learn more about this $2 bill and the story of how I got it. So yeah, I'll see you guys later, and goodbye.